Turning now to news out of Hollywood. One of Hollywood's most prolific actors has died. James Earl Jones was 93 years old. His stage and film career spanned more than 6 decades. Danya Backus has a look back at his life.
I am your father.
With those 4 words, James Earl Jones made pop culture history as the voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars series.
The sun will set on my time here, and will rise with you as the new king.
New generations became familiar with his deep voice through his role as Mufasa in The Lion King.
Oh, there's more to being king than getting your way all the time.
Jones was born in Mississippi in 1931 and says as a child he stuttered so badly he didn't speak for years.
Can't wait.
Poetry and later acting helped break his silence.
Are you the Black Hope?
Well, I'm black and I'm hoping.
Jones starred in The Great White Hope on stage and film, earning critical acclaim. The role landed him a Tony, a Golden Globe, and an Oscar nomination.
People will come, Ray.
Jones went on to star in many movie and TV roles, winning several Emmys, a Grammy for Best Spoken Word, and an honorary Academy Award in 2011.
They'll arrive at your door as innocent as children, longing for the past.
Acting was in his blood. His father, Robert Earl Jones, was one of the first prominent black actors in film. Jones was married to actress Cecilia Hart for more than 30 years until she died from ovarian cancer in 2016. Jones kept acting into his 80s.
Let me guess. You like Star Wars.
Working on the stage, TV, and big screen, always with his commanding presence.
You were not summoned here to grovel.
And that distinctive voice.
There is no Death Star.
Danya Backus, CBS News.